Hi everyone, welcome to Cobell's rebranded scholarship vlog. My name is Ampo. I'm Humpapa Lakota and Atatene, and my position specifically in Cobell is a social media intern. So I work right under Milani, and I am doing all the social media. So if you've seen me on TikTok, follow us on social media. We're on Twitter, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn. Connect with us. We wanted to make these vlogs as a chance for any students in undergrad, graduate school, and vocational school who have any questions regarding what's the Cobell Scholarship do, who's behind the team, who answers my emails, da 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 da. So we wanted to give you an opportunity to get to know us, our roles, what we do, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. And yeah, let's meet the rest of my office.
Bonjour, my name is Melvin Manette Barajas, and I am the CEO for Indigenous Education, Inc., home of the Cobell Scholarship. I'm a member of the Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa Indians, where I grew up a part of my life, and another part of my life I grew up on the Spirit Lake Reservation in both in North Dakota.
Hello, I'm Bridget Niconi. And I'm the current director of scholarships. I am from the Pueblo of Acoma.
My name is Milani Fox. I am an enrolled member of the Mandan, Hidatsa, and Arikara Nation on the Fort Berthold Indian Reservation in North Dakota.
My name is Gary Pierce. I am from Huntsville, Alabama, and I am the Assistant Director of Operations at the Cobell Scholarship, powered by Indigenous Education, Inc.
Anin, I am Joseph Nishu Migizi Marion. I am an enrolled member of the Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa Indian in North Dakota. I am now living in Albuquerque, New Mexico, working with the Indigenous Education, Inc.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shay Gonzalez. I am a scholarship associate with Indigenous Education Incorporated. I'm originally from Grants, New Mexico, about an hour west of Albuquerque, and I've been here for the last 5 years.
Hi everyone, my name is Julia Mosconi. I am the Assistant Director of Research and Student Success at the Cobell Scholarship Program. I'm originally from Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is the ancestral homelands of the Lakota and the Ojibwe peoples.
I tend to oversee everything here at IEI and make sure that all financial obligations are met, make sure that all legal obligations are met. I take care of all the staffing, all of the accounting paperwork. I work with all of our contracts. I don't work real closely with a lot of the students. Every now and then I get an opportunity to grab the phone and talk to a few, but otherwise I really enjoy teaching other people and working with other new young individuals.
I really have the honor and the privilege to be the director of scholarships for Indigenous education. My role here is to oversee the scholarship process, and I get to work with a team of professionals who, if they weren't experts when they started, are now experts in their field. Part of the preparation before students can apply, we give them information, and the information that they need to get ready to submit a competitive application.
I am the Communications Coordinator and Scholarship Associate here, and what that means is I basically get to do all the fun stuff. I get to hang out with our students online, on social media. I get to create content and resources to share with our partners and students. I also get to organize the fun campaign of Indigenous, Genius Ideas, Indigenous Minds. Keep an eye out for that on our social media. And I also get to assist in scholarship processing, process building and development, as well as student services and outreach.
I am the administrative assistant, assisting our CEO, Melvin Minette, and the entire team here at the office. I process student forms as they come in to ensure that our students have everything they need for their application.
And I'm working full-time with the Department of Research and Student Success. The Cobell Graduate Summer Research Fellowship opens on September 1st, 2021 for the 2022 summer. It is a highly competitive graduate summer research fellowship opportunity available to American Indian and Alaska Native students who might not otherwise have access to funds to conduct research and other related activities during the summer months. Each summer, this Cobell Graduate Summer Research Fellowship is able to fund 5 researchers. Each researcher is offered a $5,000 stipend to put towards whatever they need to help conduct their research.
My main focus is administering the OASIS portal, so the online application and student information system. So that's the OASIS portal. That is the system that processes and manages all of the applications, the funds distributions. And the verification paperwork. So that is how I spend most of my days.
My main job as a scholarship associate is to interpret and verify student information that's on the application. And we do that through our new web portal, which is WiseHive. The applicants might know that better as OASIS, which is our online student application system. So this is where it's going to store all of your student information, the applications themselves, and also any required documents that we may need from the student. So that would be in tribal enrollment forms, financial needs forms, and then also academic documents like your transcript and your course enrollment will all be stored right here. This is the first year that we're using WiseHive. Previously it was Academic Works. So any returning scholars definitely notice there's a difference within the system. And it's been a learning process for both of us. This breaks down basically the entire process of the application, from submitting, accepting your award, post-acceptance, and it goes all the way through to your award report and completing the process. So basically like a 6-step application process, but we have to be very thorough about this because we are dealing with student information and we like to keep all those records highly confidential and just, you know, the last thing that we want to do is mess up student funding because you're already stressed out from going to school. The last thing you need to worry about is your financial aid, and this process helps us streamline that.
And I guess the best part of my job would be getting to engage with the students. Getting to know them on a more personal level. When we see their applications come through, we get to read about the students and they get to tell us more about themselves. And then we get to see, you know, their successes and their accomplishments. And the overall goal of the Cobell Scholarship, I feel, is to give the students a great scholarship experience.
I began working in American Indian Student Services for the University of North Dakota, where I worked for Dr. Lee Janot, who is now retired, whose single most important piece of advice he ever gave me was, is it the right decision for the students? And that's what we do here at IEI. We're trying to make right decisions for the students in the creation of the application, in the creation of our questions, in the work with financial aid officers and tribal enrollment officers. Is it the right decision for students to make it as easy as possible for them and still be able to fund them? And that's really where my leadership comes from within this organization, teaching people to think about the student from their perspective. And sometimes it's a little more work for us here in the office, but we don't mind so long as students, tribes, families, institutions are able to get what they need from us so that students could get funded and we can get out the legacy of Eloise Cobell in a most efficient manner as possible.